All right, let's talk about something huge. If you've got that fire in your belly to start your own home care agency, you are in exactly the right place. But there's this one thing, this one critical step you just can't skip. And today, we're going to break it all down. Let's dive in. So you're thinking about it, right? You're ready to jump in and start your own home care agency. I get it. You've got the passion, you see the need out there in your community. But let me ask you this. Do you know where to actually begin? Because I'm going to bet it's not where you think. Yeah, that's right. Your very first step. It is not a choice. It is a straight-up requirement. I'm talking about something you have to do before you even think about hiring your first caregiver or finding your first client. In most states, you cannot legally open your doors without a state home care license. It is the whole foundation. Period. Okay, Section 1. Why does this whole licensing thing even matter? I know. You're probably thinking, more paperwork, more red tape. But hang with me here. Let's reframe this. It's not just some hurdle to jump over. It's the bedrock of a business people can actually trust. Let's get into why. So I want you to think about your license in a totally different way. Don't see it as a wall trying to keep you out. See it as a shield. Seriously, it's a shield that protects absolutely everyone involved. We're talking your clients, your caregivers, and yep, you too. It's the key to building something that's actually built to last. And look at who it protects. It's everyone. For your clients, it's basically a guarantee that you're meeting safety standards. For your caregivers, it shows them you're a real, legitimate business they can trust. For your business itself, well, that's your legal right to operate. And maybe the biggest one of all, it protects your reputation, right from day one. And that's really what it all boils down to. A license is you shouting from the rooftops that your agency meets the official safety and operational standards. It's you telling the world, hey, we've been checked out, we're legit, you just can't buy that kind of credibility. All right, Section 2. So we get the why now. Let's get into the what. What exactly do you need to do? I know it can seem like a mountain of stuff, but trust me, when you look at it as a simple checklist, it is not so scary. So here's a look at your typical application toolkit. You've got your standard business stuff, right? Your registration, your employer ID number from the IRS, that's the EIN. Then, of course, you'll need to show you have insurance. You'll have to prove you've got a qualified administrator. And background checks? Yeah, that's a huge one, an absolute must. You'll also put together this big manual, your policies and procedures. It's basically your agency's rule book. And yeah, there's a fee. But look at this list. Does it look long? Maybe. But is any of it impossible? Absolutely not. Okay. Last section. Section 3, the secret to success. We've talked about the why and the what. Now for the how. This is where so many people get stuck. They get frustrated, they get scared, but the real reason they don't make it through has nothing to do with what they think it is. Okay, I really want you to listen to this. This is probably the most important thing I'll say today. The myth out there is that getting a license is super, super hard. But the reality? It's not hard, it's just detailed. See the difference? It doesn't take a genius, it just takes someone who's willing to pay attention to the details. That's it. So you're probably asking, well, if it's not so hard, why do people fail? Great question. And the answer is, they make really simple mistakes, completely avoidable stuff. In other words, they don't get defeated by the process, they defeat themselves. And here they are, the big 3 reasons for failure. You ready? Skipping instructions, rushing the paperwork, and submitting an application that's not even finished. That's it. I mean, think about it. The state literally hands you the instructions. They give you the blueprint. All you have to do is follow it, step by step. So let's put it all together. You know licensing is your non-negotiable first step. It's your foundation. You've seen the checklist, you know what you need. And now you know the secret. It's not about being hard. It's about being detailed. You literally have the blueprint in your hands. So the real question isn't, can you do this? It's, are you ready to build?